G'day everybody, how are you doing? Um, G'day. So, look, just another video here for you guys. I want to just I want to let you know that there's going to be a trigger warning. Um, okay, because this video, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to start doing different videos. About I'm going to tell my story. Okay, I want to share it with you guys. Anyone who's interested or anyone who might be able to relate to it. Hopefully this can maybe reach someone, and if it helps one person, that will be good enough for me. Um, so look, yeah, like I said, trigger warning. It's I want to talk about my story from the time I was born until now, and how I grew up and what I felt, and and where I'm at now in life. Okay, so now, so basically, I walk beside, I walk with God. I follow God. I am a child of God. I am not a product. I am a child of God. Um, and that's really opened me up a lot more than what I ever was. So I like to try and help other people now if I can, because I'm not a bad person, and I don't wish harm on anyone at all. So that's just who I am. That's how God made me. Um, so my life, there is a story. It's a big story. It's huge, and people say that I don't look my age. And okay, I get that. I put that on God. I think like I just that was a God. It was just God. It was yeah. So anyway, um, so right from as far back as I can remember, I always had trouble fitting in with people. I got bullied a lot. Um, I don't know why. It just kept happening to me. People like to punch me for some reason. Um, and do other things to me, and that all hurt. From a young age, I was also sexually abused as well by people that were at our house, coming to our house or around. And that really, yeah, that really changed me as a kid. I wasn't able to be like happy and laughing. Like I always felt like more serious and angry than other children. I just had to keep going through all of this and try and deal with it. And I remember reaching out and telling some people, but nobody really listened to me or heard me. So I stopped telling people or stopped asking for help, because I was taught that when you do, you don't get it, or just do it. You get told to do it yourself. So I grew up very serious and very angry because of it's the things that I had experienced in my life, and I feel like that stripped a lot away from me as a child, and and that then made me feel lonely. I yeah, lonely. And then I just became a loner. So I mean, this was from the age of 6 and 7. 7 years old. So, from the sort of from the get go, it was really it felt like life was against me, and it was hard. I remember, yeah. my brain would just pack up and leave for days and days, or just every day, and go to heaven, go and talk to God. I remember I would talk to God all the time. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how much effect it was having, but I was always having conversations with God. I grew up in a large family, a poor family, so no money, you know, food was really, really scarce. And when we had food, my older brothers and sisters would get to it before me, um, and they would, yeah, take food off my plate, sitting at the table. So, that was really, really hard for me. And I would go to school hungry. They would eat all the food. And my mama, there would be shopping done, and then the older ones would, you know, I don't know, run amok and eat all the food afterwards. So then, there would be none left. And that affected me, I think, too, because I was a little kid and I was getting around hungry, and I was getting bullied, I was getting abused, and this was all like at the age of 7. I remember it. I remember, and that was how my life started out, and I feel like that's really hard on a child. Um, it leaves you wondering if anyone likes you, or if anyone loves you, or if anyone sees you at all. They can see you when you're doing something wrong, like, when they want to push you around, or when they want to punch on you or something, or when they want to anything like that. But then they can just when you need them or you want help, it's like, no, do it yourself. Like, it's really, really unfair. So that's just a few things to start off with my life. Obviously I'll go into a lot more detail with some other videos as well too. Like, we'll go into a lot more there, and um, I'll, you know, obviously, but I will discuss more of the trauma that I have gone through. Uh, my biggest goal here is to, one, talk about this, um, because I feel like talking helps, even though it's not always fun. It's quite boring, but it helps get it out, and it helps maybe other people too, if they can hear your story and they can relate to it, and they can witness you being brave, super brave. So then maybe they possibly will as well too. And I think that's what God wants. He wants us all to help each other in different ways, in the ways that we can, and just all get along. That's all He's ever wanted, is that we all get along and we all love each other. And that's always been my plan, but obviously these humans have gotten in the way, like, or have interfered, and just enjoyed themselves. I won't ever get it. So it's it's been really hard for me. It's been really hard for me to go through all of this, to talk about all of this, and to admit a lot of it, to myself, and then maybe to you guys. Well, not maybe, because I am, but to you guys as well. But I believe that this is going to do some good. And if it does, it gets out there in the world and it can reach one or two people. Good. Really, really proper good. So if you feel an urge or you would like to do a video, I say do it. Get up and do it. Do a video and talk about things that have gone on for you, and see if you can reach out and help somebody else. Because my life, God has always been in my life. We were raised German Catholic. Mummy used to sing Christmas carols with us all the time, let us hold the candles, we'd always have a cross. It's, we'd there'd be church mass. But Mama always talked to us about, Jesus dying and how he was risen again. And so that kind of stuck with us, but it wasn't really drilled into us. And then as I got older, I started getting curious myself about God. And so I went to church. I got up and I took my feet to church. No, my feet took me to church. And then I got really scared and I ran away and I come back years later. So once you're in with God, you'll always be in with God. He will always find you. He will always help you. He will always forgive you. He will always love you. And I'm thankful to have God in my life. And the brothers and sisters that He has provided me with. Ones that won't bully me, or punch me, or steal my food. Um, so let's just um let's just say you're a little kid and you've got a big family around you. Like in the house, it was never quiet. It was never quiet. It was all, or actually, it was quiet in the house because we were never there. We were always outside playing in the dirt, jumping on our bikes, playing in the street, playing cricket, football, skateboarding, anything, making jumps, playing in the rain. But when you're a lonely kid, it just all passes you by. It just all passes you by. I feel like I had so much weight within the first 10 years of my life. And it just turned me into a serious kid, as a serious person. And then I grew up into a teenager and, got hormones and stuff. And I was just like, what's going on now? Like, I'm like, life never stops, hey. Like, it just keeps coming at me. Um, but, then I sort of, went into the adulthood. Still didn't really smarten up or wisen up any. And just, pretty much every relationship I think I've dated like demons all my life. Absolute demons. For sure. For sure. Um, and I think that was the plan all along. Set up, you know. But yeah, just like now I can sit, peacefully and happily knowing that well, I'm kind of guilt free. Okay, like yeah, I get up to a few things every now and then, but nothing major. Nothing too much like my usual. Um, so just want to have fun and relax and be able to enjoy my time, but that certainly wasn't possible without God in my life. Since I've had God in my life, the things that have changed, the love that I can hold in my heart now, I think, and everything that I've benefited from having God in my life is all positive. It's all, and then it's not the easiest, but it's certainly not it's way better, like a million times better than not having God in your life. I kid you not. You just gotta get up and say, "Hey God, can we have a chat? Can we have a yarn?" And then start having a yarn with God and watch what happens in your life. Okay, like I kid you not. You won't be disappointed. You won't be let down. There will be some hard times. He's a bit of a strict man, but he's pretty loving all the way, and he just wants us all to be happy. Um, so just stick around, guys. So already, like, covering 3 things in my life: sexually abused on the regular. Okay, from a young age. Um, we grew up in a poor family. There wasn't a lot of money. There wasn't a lot of food. The food that was there was stolen from me off my brothers and sisters, mainly my brothers, and yeah, just everything I've been through. And like I said, the murder, we had a murder investigation in our family. Like, it was on the news, it was in court, on and off. Like, this lasted up to 10 years. It didn't go away. Like, it's just the things that I've been through in my life. That's just some of them. Okay, so there's one from my childhood, a couple from my childhood, my teenage years. Hormones hit me, of just raging everywhere. I didn't even know what was going on. And then my adulthood, like this investigation, like the police investigation, and that, and the murder that went on. It wasn't in my family. It wasn't my family that did it, but it was um, in-laws. So, close to that looked like a big family affair, which it never was. Um, but yeah, like, I've had so much go on in my life, and that's what people say to me. You don't look your age, for one, like, and you don't look like you've gone through all of that um, hard shit. But it turns out, like, I have. Like, I've got story. I've got a huge testimony. God is getting me ready to give a huge testimony, and get ready for it, because it's gonna be huge. Okay, but like, I don't want to. The biggest thing I want to achieve from this is, one, I want to get my voice out there. I want people to hear my story and hear it from my mouth and not from everybody else's, because everybody, they're talking about me everywhere I go. It doesn't matter where I go, everybody's talking about me, and I know that might sound like I love myself, which I kind of do, but it's also the fact that it's true. It's true. They are out there. Everybody knows my name. Everybody is discussing what they think has happened in my life, what they think they have done, or what they need to cover up what they've done, or something. Like, it is all coming out. And guys, I'm gonna tell the whole story. Okay, so anyone and everyone needs to know that I will be telling the whole story of what's going on. It will come out, and I will handle it and deal with it the way I know how. So I will stand up publicly and give my story. I will tell it, and I will tell it for the world to hear. Um, and then, if we could just, yeah, help one or two people from there, 3 or 4 people, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, that would be super great, wouldn't it? So hang around, stick in there with me, guys. Like, I'll do another video soon. Um, this one, I know it might sound like a bit of a ramble, jumble, what you want to call it. But yeah, hang around and watch my other videos. I will make more videos. I'll try and get one out each day now, and try and tell a little bit more about my story. But at the moment, with some of the things going on in my life, they're actually still going on. They're still happening to me. I am still getting bullied and picked on by everybody. So it's some of it's still got to be dealt with. Some of it's still got to be sorted out with. Um, but as it's coming out, as it's being revealed, you guys will see it, and I'll talk about it. So stick with me, hang in there, like my videos, please, and subscribe, and watch it again, and then like again, maybe, and yeah, just stay prayed up. All right.